I want to talk about one, how I got my first brand offer, and two, how I've been feeling lately, and three, what I plan for the future of this channel. I was checking my business email. Normally I have junk, spam, whatever, and I was looking through it and I saw a specific name that I didn't recognize. So I clicked on it and I saw, hey there, Kenroy, me again. Something sounds like again. So I looked through my mails to check if I missed something. And indeed, I missed an email from person, let's call person John Doe, from person John. So, and I'll put the email right here. I'll put it right here. And so I read through the email, and long story short, it was a brand deal. It's my very first ever brand deal. And I looked to it and I saw that the person said, we've been following you for a while and whatever you're doing, on LinkedIn, this is about LinkedIn. It fits our brand. And I really thought hard about it, thinking about what should I do, because I've never had a brand offer before. I've only been on LinkedIn for 5+ months. Let me stand up because I think it's better for me. I've only been on LinkedIn for 4 to 5 months. Yeah, 4 to 5 months, and I've just been posting, just testing the waters. Basically, I did not expect a brand offer. I didn't, absolutely not. So, if you're watching this and thinking you want a brand offer, and when it will come, they come at the weirdest times. What I can tell you is that what I did specifically after the first month, I laser focused on what I wanted to talk about. In common terms or in terms that you might know, I basically niched down. Even though I don't believe in niches, I I chose a focus point for me. And my focus point, as you know, watching these videos, is positioning. I've doubled down on positioning and just basically spoke about everything concerning positioning. Wait, I gotta get my bread. Basically spoke about everything concerning positioning. So all my posts, text posts, images, if you look on my LinkedIn, it's pretty boring because I talk about positioning, branding, positioning, and because I want to be known as you know, the thought leader. I want to become a speaker in that whole thing. Bread in the oven. Comment below if you put your bread in the oven, yes or no. And in case you're wondering why I look like this, I just got back from the gym and I'm in my gym clothes. That's why I'm drinking my shake and I'm just now having breakfast. And I decided to freshen up, go in the studio. My studio is right there. Decided to go in the studio and film. Then again, I thought, nah, I'm just gonna film this raw because I feel that you will relate to this more if I'm like this. So basically, the my LinkedIn is just positioning, and that brand found me to be interesting for their brand. I don't know why. I've not been on there so long. My follower count is not so much. It's only 2K, and I've achieved 2K 3 weeks ago. So right before starting YouTube, I achieved the 2K following. So that being said, I am not a big creator on there, but I guess my brand, like I mentioned, aligned with theirs because I'm talking to founders, entrepreneurs, and their product is targeting these type of people. So that's that. I do have a brand deal. I'm really thinking about whether I'll take it or not, what I'll be doing or not. I've heard someone say before that when a brand deal and it will comes, it will come when you're consistent. Don't jump and take the first deal. There are certain things you need to consider. First of all, checking if it's real, checking if there's a contract that you belong to. You don't want a contract that is not good for you. And then just things to consider and to consider about it. And I'm a person, I want to be free in my content. And another thing that I want to only offer you things that I use. So for example, if say Notion would come around, Notion would be like, hey, we want to give you a brand partnership. Yes, definitely. Say a protein brand will come around. I would consider it and taste their shake before I accept it. And I would do that. Say a protein bar brand will come around and it actually tastes good, then I will do it because it's something that I would use. I'm not going to promote anything that isn't of value to you. And that brings me to point two. If a brand deal comes around, only promote the brand deal that, yeah, that is honest. You know, if you're running an authentic, honest brand, only promote what you're using. And that's what I told them. I sent back an email saying, hey, thank you so much, but know that I want to be authentic on my channels. I want to represent um, as a person that is trustworthy. That is, you know, my whole brand. I want to be approachable, and I don't want my followers or following to feel like I'm a scam faking them. So I would like to try your platform first. So I would advise if a brand comes around, like it's my first brand and I'm not going to jump and take it right away, and I'm still, you know, I still haven't made a decision yet. I'm still waiting to see what I would do. So what do you think I should do? If you have any insight, maybe you are watching this and you're way ahead of me, you have tons of brand deals. Let me know. Just comment below and let me know what you think. It is my very first brand deal, and it comes at a point where I feel like a mess. That was one thing I told you. YouTube isn't performing yet. Yeah, so YouTube. So I was watching a video yesterday. Yeah, you know, Colin and Samir. I was watching one of their videos and just talking about how, as a newcomer, a beginner, how to approach YouTube. And they broke down segments of talks they had of big major influencers, creators on the platform, and just giving advice. So I watched throughout the whole 45 minutes to an hour, and I just learned a lot from those videos. I mean, Colin and Samir, you know, those guys are up there. Love that, love their platform. So if you don't know about them, definitely check them out. Just Google or YouTube Colin and Samir. They're one of the biggest creators on this whole platform. So you obviously you know them. So I just learned that the things that I took away is one, have fun. Choose something that you don't mind doing for the rest of your life, because if you commit to it, you're going to be doing it for a long time. If say I'm committed to positioning, brand strategy, positioning is my thing. If I don't like that, I can't be doing that my whole life. In my case, I love positioning. I've been doing it for 15 plus years. So I think I can, you know, make it through another 20, 30, 40, 50 years, probably, because I really enjoy it still. But say you are doing something that you don't like, then don't make a YouTube channel on that topic, because if you break through, you'll be doing it for a long time. So that's one takeaway from me. Number two takeaway was the metrics. So, like, my biggest concern, it will come later. Like in the beginning, don't focus on that. It will come. Like, it takes time for the algo to understand your profile, understand you. And that's one thing that I knew, but I didn't consider. And so I watched that video, understood that, and I already had a bit of courage. I was already like, yes, okay, they're right. You know, I shouldn't, let me check on my bread. I was like, you know, yeah, they're right. I shouldn't focus on that. And then I watched a video by another guy, and I don't know his name. Wait, let me flip the camera so you can see the bread. Look at that. That's how we're toasting our bread. You see that? Oh, see that toast? Oh, and this is from my trip to Lisbon. Planning on going soon. Again, going back to Lisbon soon. Planning on doing that. My brother brought this for me from Canada. I used to live in Canada, by the way, in Regina, Saskatchewan. So if you've ever been to Canada or Regina, Saskatchewan, shout out to you. And Korea, I've been twice to Korea. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, so watching a video from this other creator, and I don't know his name. I should actually find that video and link it up top. But what I really loved about his channel, he broke it down very simple, very clear, and he basically said the same thing as what Colin and Samir said about it takes time for the algorithm. He broke down, I think he broke down 7 things, so a listicle. And one of them was like, yes, it does take time for the algorithm to know who you are, to send it to a certain group that the algo thinks likes it. Then it, he explained the basic skeleton of YouTube. And just saying, like, if you're just starting out, like if you're under 190 days or 100 days, I'm aiming for 100 days posting every day. But he was like, if you're under that, then do not focus on the metrics because the data is not correct, is incorrect. He also shared tips like don't delete your videos that are not performing well, don't change your title and thumbnail, so don't make any edits or else YouTube will treat it like a whole new video. So he gave me some basics insights, and yesterday I just felt like a mess. And after that I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to follow my rule, the rule I made in this video up here. I'm going to follow that rule and I'm just going to have fun. So instead of going to the studio and shaving and doing all of that and sitting and scripting, some videos are just going to be like this. It's going to be me chatting to you for however long it takes. I might not even have a hook, like, really. I've been like, hooks drive me crazy because I feel like a fraud trying to capture you in, and I just want people that want to watch me because they want to watch me. And I know YouTube and the gurus say it, Colin and Samir had people on saying it, it's a click watch video. It's not like Snapchat, it's not like TikTok or Instagram where it's the content is provided to you. It is a platform where people have to actually think, click the thumbnail, watch the video. And I get that, I do get that, but it's just putting me in boxes and limitations. And I just want to have a chat. And YouTube is my creative outlet. It's a place that I want to be creative. So I think that's why I felt like a mess these past days. Just like, I feel like, it just tight, having to do this, having to do that. And I don't want to do that. So some videos you will see me in the studio, other videos you'll have me just in my workout gear, yapping, talking, and just sharing my emotions, my heart, my soul. And we'll see. Maybe this video gets 0 likes, maybe it does get a like. I don't know. And to be frank, I really don't care. So I felt like a mess. I told you why. I got a brand deal. I also told you why. If you're curious about any of those 2 things, and I said I would mention a 3rd point. The future of this channel. So I told you a bit. The future of this channel is just me having fun. It's my creative outlet. It's me talking to you. I hope that this channel brings in like-minded individuals who are trying to grow their business, grow their positioning, grow their branding, have stronger positioning and branding, and just being a better brand overall. But this channel should also support my growth to what I want to accomplish in the whole positioning thing. So speaking on stage, writing books, I told you this already, this channel should support that. So with that being said, I'm about to get my bread because it looks like it's brown and a mess. It's burnt. Yep. So I guess we're gonna have burnt bread. We've already been talking for a long time. I'm KJ, this is The Brand Diary, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.